see some more?
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jayden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Bears, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the #1 overall pick leading them out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the toss, here's Robinson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You look at this Bears defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown!
Ben Sinnott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Swift going to try up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by... And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
2nd and 13. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he finds McLaurin. It's a room to maneuver.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 76 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Odunze. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Downfield. Offense.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Looking to throw is Williams. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos now to add the PAT. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll get this to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Forced out to his left. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Seibert's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's taken down inside the 30. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On play action, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze from 21 yards away. And the Bears have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be?
Personal
We've
foul.
seen him improve throughout
Roughing
the
the
year.
kicker.
We've seen him
Defense.
settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Daniels looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To the air goes Daniels. Buying time to his left. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back to throw. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Out to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. Now inside the 25, DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore taking it in.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it. But we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And now they'll shift things around. Play action. Now it's Daniels.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Daniels going to throw for it.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Bears will get the football back.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit. To the right side and intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Once again, it's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
To throw, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. To throw, it's Williams.
Touchdown, Bears!
Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here we go on the next drive for Washington. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Now Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Ben Simmons,
his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Now they send a man in motion right.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Allen has it left side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Swift is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson getting... The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's caught left side by Simmons. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw is Daniels. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Throwing now is Daniels. Man open, here is Crowder. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Commanders Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This is Swift on the counter. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Here's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run here with Swift. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Now it's Swift. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
Open man down the field. It's a tight end centered.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Here's Daniels.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they will take a knee here.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with